Warhammer 40,000 is a tabletop miniature wargame that was created by Games Workshop in 1987. It's set in a dystopian future where humanity is battling for survival against various alien races and the forces of chaos. Players take on the roles of generals, commanding armies of miniature figures across battlefields and engaging in strategic warfare. The game has a rich background and universe, and is supported by an extensive range of books, comics, and video games. The Warhammer 40,000 universe is set in the 41st millennium, where humanity has spread across the galaxy and formed the Imperium of Man, a totalitarian theocratic state ruled by the God Emperor. The Imperium is constantly beset by threats from within and without, including rebellion, invasion by alien races, and the corruption of chaos. The Imperium is organized into various branches of the Imperial military, including the Imperial Guard, the Imperial Navy, and the Space Marines, who are genetically enhanced super soldiers. The Space Marines are the elite of the Imperial military and are organized into chapters, each with their own distinct traditions and heraldry. In addition to the forces of the Imperium, there are a variety of other factions in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, including the Eldar, a psychic race of elves, the Orcs, a violent and primitive race of greenskins, the Necrons, an ancient race of robots, the Tyranids, a race of alien bioweapons, and the Chaos Space Marines, former Imperial Space Marines who have turned to worship the dark gods of chaos. The background and lore of the Warhammer 40,000 universe is extremely detailed and rich, with a vast and complex history that has been developed over many decades. Introduction. Overview of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The setting of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The scale and scope of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The different factions and races present in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The technology and advanced scientific concepts present in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The history and timeline of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The geography and cosmology of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The political, social, and cultural structures of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The philosophical and religious underpinnings of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The concept of the Imperium and the Emperor. The role of the Space Marines and other military organizations in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The various worlds and systems of the Warhammer 40,000 universe and their significance. The setting of the Warhammer 40,000 universe is a dark, dystopian future that takes place in the 41st millennium. It is a galaxy-spanning empire ruled by the Imperium of Man, a massive human empire that has conquered many worlds and races. The universe is characterized by conflict, war, and suffering, with the Imperium and its various enemies constantly battling for control and survival. The Warhammer 40,000 universe is inhabited by a multitude of different species and factions, including humans, aliens, and supernatural entities. Many of these factions are in conflict with each other, and the Imperium is constantly at war with its various enemies, including the forces of chaos, the Eldar, the Orcs, and the Tyranids. The Warhammer 40,000 universe is also characterized by advanced technology and scientific concepts, such as psychic abilities, artificial intelligence, and advanced biotechnology. This technology is often used to create powerful weapons, advanced vehicles, and other tools of war. The universe is also home to powerful psykers, who can harness psychic energy to perform incredible feats and bend reality to their will. Despite the advanced technology, the Warhammer 40,000 universe is also deeply steeped in superstition, with religion and belief playing a major role in many of the factions and races. The Imperium, for example, is ruled by the Emperor, a powerful psyker who is worshipped as a god. Overall, the setting of the Warhammer 40,000 universe is one of darkness and conflict, with the various factions battling for control and survival amidst the vastness of space. The scale and scope of the Warhammer 40,000 universe is immense and vast, spanning across the galaxy with numerous planets and systems, each with its own unique history, culture, and significance. The Warhammer 40,000 universe is also characterized by a long and rich history, with thousands of years of lore and backstory behind its various factions, races, and events. In terms of size, the Warhammer 40,000 universe encompasses a vast network of planets, stars, and galaxies, with the Imperium of Man controlling a significant portion of the galaxy. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, there are countless other factions and races, each with its own goals, motivations, and ambitions. In terms of scope, the Warhammer 40,000 universe encompasses a wide range of themes, including military conflict, political intrigue, religious fervor, and supernatural horror. The universe is characterized by its brutal, war-torn setting, with numerous factions battling for control and survival. It is also home to numerous advanced technologies and scientific concepts, as well as powerful psykers who can harness the power of the warp to perform incredible feats. Overall, the scale and scope of the Warhammer 40,000 universe is vast and expansive, encompassing a rich and complex setting filled with conflict, intrigue, and a wide range of themes and concepts. The franchise has a large and dedicated fanbase, and has inspired numerous novels, comics, games, and other works of fiction. The Warhammer 40,000 universe is home to a wide range of factions and races, each with its own unique history, culture, and characteristics. Some of the most prominent factions and races in the Warhammer 40,000 universe include 1. The Imperium of Man. The dominant faction in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, the Imperium is a vast, sprawling empire that controls a significant portion of the galaxy. The Imperium is ruled by the Emperor of Mankind and is based on a rigid and hierarchical system, with various imperial organizations such as the Imperial Guard, Imperial Navy, and Adeptus Mechanicus playing important roles. 2. The Chaos Factions. The Chaos Factions represent the forces of chaos and are dedicated to the worship of the four Chaos Gods. These factions are often depicted as the primary antagonists of the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and include the Chaos Space Marines, Demons, and Chaos Cultists. 3. The Eldar. A highly advanced and ancient race, the Eldar are known for their advanced technology and powerful psychic abilities. They are split into two factions, the Craftworld Eldar and the Dark Eldar, each with its own unique culture and motivations. 4. The Orcs, a brutal and warlike race. The Orcs are known for their love of violence and their ability to rapidly produce new soldiers. They are often depicted as a nuisance to the other factions, but are also sometimes used as pawns in larger conflicts. 5. The Tau, a relatively young race, the Tau are known for their advanced technology and their philosophy of the greater good. They are expanding their empire through diplomacy and military conquest, and are seen as a potential threat by some of the other factions. 6. The Necrons, a powerful and ancient race. The Necrons are known for their advanced technology and their ability to return from death. They are often depicted as a major threat to the other factions, and are considered one of the greatest dangers in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. 7. The Tyranids are a race of alien creatures that exist solely to consume and assimilate other races and planets. They are considered one of the most formidable and dangerous threats in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and are known for their massive numbers, their highly advanced biology, and their hive mind mentality. The Tyranids represent a major challenge to the other factions, as they are relentless in their pursuit of new biomass and are capable of quickly adapting to new threats. The existence of the Tyranids represents a constant threat to the stability of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. And many of the other factions are dedicated to finding a way to stop them. These are just a few examples of the factions and races present in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Each of these factions and races has its own unique history, culture, and motivations, and they often interact with each other in complex and unpredictable ways. The interactions between these factions and races form the basis of much of the conflict and drama in the Warhammer 40,000 universe.